position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Oregon Ducks offense will get the first swing of the game. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. One of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Guys, let's chat for a moment about Oregon. They'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game. A remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet. He's going for the big play. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Brings into the open. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. Moore to the air. Fires it. Catch in the middle. It's Whittington. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The Ducks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Makes the catch. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this second and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Quick strike through the air for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. It's, you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense, come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play action by this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The running back has it. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
To the air, it's Altmaier. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means third and long. Third and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
Unloads it left. Makes a connection. Busts through behind it. Another broken tackle. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Illinois. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more. Going for the big play. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Oregon! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. To the air, it's Altmaier. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Back to the ground game on the left.
You got to wonder about the play call there. 3rd and long, hoping to catch the defense off guard, napping, but they weren't fooled. They made a play, got the tackle for loss. Now you've got 4th in California.
The kick is on its way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive. He tries to take the top off. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Ducks! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Altmaier. Hauls it in. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. From the gun, give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable.
He lost one down the sideline. Hits him inside the 20, still going. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Runs through a tackle. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He slides that just inside the right upright. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. After putting up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at it. Snags it down the right side. Kearney on the Jets. The 10. Touchdown, Oregon. Once he got some room, it was over. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. You need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Luke Altmaier started his career as a backup to Matt Corral at Ole Miss, but man, did he blossom for the Fighting Illini and their best season in more than 20 years, and maybe more in store for him, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there were still a lot of fans that I think were skeptical when the transfer portal news came out that he was going to be joining Illinois. People wanted to see what all the hype was about. You saw it last year, not just running the ball, but making big plays through the air. Really curious to see if Luke Altmaier can take the next step this season, because if they do, this is going to be a really, really tough team to beat.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Looking downfield, it's Altmaier. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trying to convert, Illinois comes to the line. Looking for a push on fourth down. Got room to work. Off to the races. The 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Illini.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Gresham. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab to the 25, and there's room.
defense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The DBs will back off a bit. Looking for a man. It's Altmaier. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Caught over the middle. It's Dixon. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A strike downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Arkin. There he goes. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. From the gun, the ground game. He'll try to take it back. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Moore will throw. Under fire. The short hands, it's Moore.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Got his man downfield. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Whittington. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Ducks in a good spot here with second and short. Just keeps slinging it. Fires toward the end zone. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Got room on the return.
And his QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success. But, man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way finally against the pass, and they get it right there. Now, if you're this quarterback, you got to turn the page quickly. Obviously, they're not going to stop throwing the football. They've had tons of success with this game tonight so far. He's going to be able to have to bounce back from that interception.
Throwing right. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Fighting Illini, facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be his second time they've had to kick it away. He makes the catch at the 10. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Moore to the air. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle at Stewart. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Here's the pressure. All kinds of time before he fires right. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking downfield on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Touchdown, Oregon! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene.
And the Ducks will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game.
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll stop him short of the 1st down, and the screen didn't quite convert. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. These corners going to give these receivers some space. to throw. It's Altmaier. He's looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Give to the running back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Takes a handoff. It's Whittington. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it on the run. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the ground. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try to pop the draw. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Love the work by the quarterback, selling pass. You saw the linebackers just back out of the box. As soon as he handed it off, there was nobody home. That led to a big gain.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Catch in the middle, it's Clement. Turning it on! Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Off play action on first down. Quickly complete. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds his tight end. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it.
He's got it. 1st down and more. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Using his legs, it's foul time. Can't get him to the ground. tackles. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. It's first and goal as Illinois comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
And the returner is stopped. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. Breaks into the open.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It's third down, and the line to gain is to 36. Moore will throw. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Going open. Oh, he ruins the big gainer with a fumble. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
And we'll have a shakeup in the MAC standings this week. Check this out. Toledo was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Rockets performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the MAC is right now, and man, what a difference.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with second and 10. Rush is on him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and take it back. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Just plowing ahead. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. The Ducks have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
They'll try to pound their way in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.